This is BBC News. I'm Lukwesa, Burak. The headlines. Commemoration services have been taking place to mark 20 years since the 9/11 terror attacks in America. The names of the almost 3,000 victims were read out at events in New York, Washington and Pennsylvania. Six moments of silence have been held, marking the times each of the four hijacked planes crashed and when the World Trade Center buildings collapsed on that day in 2001. Former Presidents Clinton and Obama joined Joe Biden in New York as George W. Bush spoke in Pennsylvania, warning about a loss of unity in American society.
So much of our politics has become a naked appeal to anger, fear, and resentment. That leaves us worried about our nation and our future together.
In other news, Prince Andrew's legal team say that they do not believe court papers from lawyers for the woman accusing him of sexual abuse have been successfully served. Virginia Giuffre launched a civil case against the prince. He denies the claims. An arson attack at a mosque in Manchester is being investigated as a hate crime. CCTV footage from before the attack, late on Friday night, has been released by Didsbury Mosque. Nobody was hurt. And 18-year-old Emma Raducanu is on court in New York in the US Open final. And she leads by 4-3 in the first set. And we'll be taking an in-depth look at the papers this evening with our reviewers, Natalie Fahy, the senior editor for the Nottingham Post, the Derby Telegraph and the Lincolnshire Echo. And also joined by Joe Mays, the UK politics reporter for Bloomberg. Good evening and welcome to BBC News. Ceremonies have taken place in the United States of America to mark 20 years since the September the 11th terror attacks. The ceremony in New York started with a minute's silence at the exact time the first plane hit the North Tower of the World Trade Center in 2001. And the names of the nearly 3,000 people who were killed there were also read out. President Biden has travelled to all three attack sites, New York, Pennsylvania and the Pentagon in Virginia. While the former President George W. Bush attended a memorial to the passengers and crew of United Airlines Flight 93 who fought off hijackers whilst flying over Pennsylvania. He spoke in Shanksville, where that fourth plane came down.